Hey guys, it's CurryKage from Thegamingkages, and before I start the video, I'd just like to apologize for not uploading a manga review last week. I actually did a manga review, and I had some gameplay, but I'm such an idiot. I ended up ended up deleting it because I was just trying to save some more memory in order to record some more gameplay. But yeah, I would just like to clear that out for people out there who actually watch these videos. But anyway. So I can't be asked doing 669, so I'm gonna go straight to 670. So, we start off with Naruto being awake. Yeah, sorry. We start off with Naruto being awake, and he finally wakes up, but he's kind of in his dream, similar to the one when he spoke to Minato back against Nagato, I think. Yep, but this time he's speaking to someone who I did not expect to appear quite so early. I had a feeling he was going to appear, but didn't know when. Well, certainly not this early. So basically, he's speaking to the Sage of Six Paths, and they're just talking, and then Naruto being an idiot, who's like, "Who are you?" etc., etc., etc. And then he's trying to he's just telling him, "Stop speaking in riddles. Just tell me what's going on. Why am I here? How do I get out?" etc. And all that. And then round about on page 9 or so, he says who he is. My name is HAGOROMO, and as the founder of Ninshu, not ninjutsu, Ninshu, I'm also known as the Hermit of the Six Paths. Now, before I carry on, I'd just like to say he looks kind of dodgy. I did not expect the Sage of Six Paths to be like that, because see when you see those silhouettes, yeah. I'm not quite sure, but we got like a side view of him once, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then he did not have a long ass beard like that. But that's just something I'd like to point out. I'm not sure, but correct me. And it looks kind of scary as well. He reminds me a bit of Obito, mix of Naruto. It's just mix of lots of characters, but that's just me. And then he realized that Naruto realizes that Nagato and Sage, not Sage, what's his name, Jiraiya. Oh my god, how could I forget his name? That Jiraiya spoke about him once, just touched on his name once before. But yeah, so they just carry on speaking, and then he grabs his staff. What's his name? Hagoro, I think it's Hagoro. So yeah, and he says that his ninshu was made to create hope. Don't mix it up with ninjutsu. That was made to create wars. Now that I did not know that. It's good to know, I guess, in a way. But we get the true intentions of what he wanted. But that's not quite important at the moment. And then he gets his stuff, like I said, and he hits the ground. And then we see like from bird's eye view of Naruto, and he's on top of water, obviously. And Naruto sees a little reflection of the hermit's son, which his name is Ashura. And then it just goes back to the backstory about just basically talking about sorry. So yeah, it just goes back to the back. It just has a little flashback then about the Sage of Six Paths' mom, that she was the most strongest woman ever. She was the most strongest female, strongest ninja at the moment. And similar to the Adam and Eve story, there was this big tree, and it was a holy tree, and the tree that we saw on the wall before, as a dream chakra and all that. And I think she ate the fruit, and with the power she gained, with the power that she gained from it, she was able to rule the world. But I don't think her intentions were like that. And then she eventually gave birth to two children, one being the Sage of Six Paths, and the other brother. I don't think we got to know his name. They just said his brother, and the tree reincarnated into the Jubi, the Ten Tails, basically. And then the two sons, Sage of Six Path and his brother, had to fight the Jubi and eventually sealed into them. No. Let me rephrase that. Into them. The Ten Tails sealed into them, not just the Sage of Six Paths. Sorry, not just the Sage of Six Paths. There was also his brother, but I don't know where his brother gone. I don't think there's been a story about him yet. And then later on, the Sage of Six Paths also has two children as well. The older brother Indra and the younger one Ashura and he taught them ninju, not ninjutsu, ninju. They were both strong. Well, actually, I actually should correct that. Yeah, he taught them, but they have one big difference. One had strong chakra genes, and one didn't. The difference was quite extreme for him, and it was clear that at that moment, Indra, the one with strong genes, was currently stronger at the moment. And so yeah, and Ashura had to work hard. He had to use cooperation, teamwork, all that yada yada, and he eventually became strong as him. And what I'm thinking is that he keeps saying he reminds him of Ashura, and Ashura, similar to Naruto, he could use chakra and all that, but he was pretty, what's it called? I don't want to use the word weak, but he was a bit inferior to others, I guess. I think that's the right word. And Indra could represent Sasuke. Obviously, there's so much representation in Naruto. I don't know where to start. But anyways, Indra is probably Sasuke. Could be, because Sasuke may be the powerful one. And because later on, he says that, I forgot his son's name. The one that couldn't, the weak one at first. What's his name? Ashura, yeah, sorry. That's his name. Ashura, was reincarnated into Naruto, but that's later on, so I'm getting a bit far ahead. And then basically, Indra and Ashura walked different paths. They eventually had fights against each other, started wars, and I think that's when they started using ninjutsu. So yeah, and then Indra had powerful eyes and battle sense. He was called a genius, whereas Ashura could never do anything well ever since he was a child. But he had reached the same power as his brother, with effort and the cooperation of other people, and along with by suffering and training hard, and eventually the chakra within him bloomed, and he gained the same power as his brother. And then we just see I need to know his name, Hagoro. Yeah, Hagoro. I'm just going to go Hagoro. Hagoro smashed the little wall with his stuff again. We see reflection of Naruto and Ashura. And then he realized, and similar to Naruto, Ashura believed that love could make anything come true, all that mushy stuff. But I'm trying to keep these short, so sorry if I start to blah blah. And then the Sage of Six Paths realizes that he has to break the power of the Jubi that was inside of him, and gave names to his parts. So that's like Shikaku and all the others. That's like what the only one I know. Kurama and all that. One all the way to 1 to 9. And then he had his dad Sage of Six was had to choose a successor of Ninshu so that he could leave everyone. He chose Ashura, and he wanted his brother to cooperate with him as well. But Indra, being a bit arrogant, I guess, or a bit spoiled, he didn't accept that, and that was the start of a long war. And this is probably the sickest bit, yeah. Sorry, but there's. It looks like, yeah, on the left, it's on page 19 or so. This is the last bit. On the left, it looks like he has, because remember he said he broke up into nine tails, 9 beasts. Remember? So this one, he has the 9 tails chakra, and you can see him with big, big black balls. With balls. I don't know if that's Rasengan or if this the thing that Madara uses right now currently. And then we see, I think that might be Indra with the Susanoo. It looks similar to Madara's. Looks flipping hench, bro. The nose is long as mine, pretty long as well. But yeah, and that just shows that the long war that started. And then he at the end, like I said before, he says that the younger brother Ashura reincarnated into you. And Naruto was pretty shocked. His face is like, and it just ends there. So one thing I'd like to see happen is probably the Sage of Six will speak to Sasuke. Maybe he will do it from Indra's point of view, maybe we'll speak to Madara, because right now I don't know who thingy Indra's reincarnated. It's probably Madara, but then the times is pretty different compared to Naruto. But anyways, that's been it. Sorry, I know I blab on so much in these manga reviews, but there's a lot to say. And so yeah, so once again, sorry for not uploading last week. I couldn't, well I did, but my stuff got deleted like an idiot. So I just like to apologize for that. And if you haven't checked out any of our videos before, be sure to do so, and like this video, comment if you want, and subscribe if you want as well. So this has been CurryKage from the Gaming Card Games. Peace.